Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Voters have joined long queues across Kenya, eager to have their say over who will run the country for the next 5 years. Delays and logistical problems have been reported in some places, but in general, the process appears to have been smooth. The vote follows an intense campaign dominated by debates about living costs, unemployment and corruption. The frontrunners are ex-Prime Minister Raila Odinga and the Deputy President William Ruto. President Uhuru Kenyatta here casting his vote, having backed his former foe, Mr. Odinga, after falling out with his own deputy. He's stepping down after reaching the end of his two-term limit and called on Kenyans to turn out in large numbers and vote peacefully.
Well, this is a day of voting. I think this is a day where we all want to pray that Kenyans turn out and vote in peace, go back to their homes as we await the result.
Ex-US President Donald Trump has said his Florida home has been raided by the FBI and that agents broke open a safe. Mr. Trump said in a statement that Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach was occupied by a large group of FBI agents. The search was reportedly connected to an investigation into Mr. Trump's handling of official papers. Mr. Trump said in a statement, "These are dark times for our nation. Nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before." At least 8 people have died and 14 others have been injured as flooding caused by torrential rain hits part of South Korea's capital, Seoul. Heavy downpours on Monday night submerged roads, flooded metro stations and caused blackouts across the city and neighbouring provinces. Some areas received the highest rate of rainfall in 80 years. Weather officials said the rain was likely to continue over several days. Images showed floodwater gushing down the steps of metro staircases, parked cars submerged up to their windows, and people making their way across streets in knee-high waters. Israeli security forces have killed 2 Palestinian gunmen in armed clashes in the occupied West Bank. Palestinians protested while carrying the body of one of the victims through the streets after the shootings. Palestinian health officials confirmed Ibrahim al-Nabulsi, a senior commander of the Fatah's Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades, was killed, as was another militant, with around 40 more people injured. There were no reports of Israeli casualties. James Morape has been sworn in as the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea after lawmakers in the new parliament returned him unopposed to the post. The Governor-General of the Pacific Island nation, Sir Bob Dade, then oversaw a swearing-in ceremony for Morape, who will form a coalition government with over a dozen minor parties and independents. Morape, who first became Prime Minister in 2019, said the coalition had a collective mandate and called for the nation to unite. The revolutionary Japanese fashion designer Issy Miyake has died aged 84. Known for his innovative styles and perfume, Miyake built a global fashion brand which included designing Steve Jobs' famous black turtleneck jumpers. Miyake was known to work with traditional and modern fashion techniques during his long career. Japanese media reports he died of liver cancer on Friday, and a private funeral has already taken place. And finally, tributes to Olivia Newton-John from celebrities like John Travolta and Hugh Jackman have flooded social media after the Australia singer died at her home in Southern California. An actress and musician, Newton-John achieved commercial success as a country singer and sold millions of records globally. Who can keep me satisfied? But it was her role as the high school student Sandy in the film Grease that catapulted her to worldwide fame. The musical was the biggest box office hit of 1978 and gave Newton-John 3 huge hit singles, including You're the One That I Want. Co-star John Travolta tweeted, "My dearest Olivia, you made all of our lives so much better. Your impact was incredible. I love you so much. We will see you down the road and we will all be together again. Yours from the first moment I saw you and forever." Olivia Newton-John, who's died at the age of 73. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.